Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now I feel like I need to address it straight away. We're on a new camera. So bear with throughout the whole video. It's going to be me learning new techniques and how this camera actually works. This is the first clip I'm filming on it, but welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the start of my birthday prep. It's unintentionally kind of fallen into a little bit of birthday prep. So today is it's actually still a week until my birthday, so it's currently the 16th of July and my birthday is not until the 24th, so it's a week tomorrow. But I'm going for a facial today, and then I've got some other bits planned as well. But yeah, I thought I'd just start the vlog now. My appointment is actually at 2, so I'm just gonna get my shoes on and then start making our way there. But welcome back to the channel. Subscribe if you're new here, follow me on all of my socials, and I hope you like the new camera. It looks pretty sick. Also in this vlog I'm going to be revealing where I'm going in December, so stay tuned for that. So guys, I've just got here now. It's 1:58, so I'm actually going to message her as we chat. Yes, I'm here for my facial. This is the before of my skin. Basically, once I've announced the place, which I don't know why I'm making it this big thing, I'm going to Australia. It is a big thing. It should be a big thing, but like for the vlog, like it's still, well, nearly 5 months away. But basically I'm going to Australia, so that means including saving as much as I can, possibly can, and basically having no life for myself until December. We go after Christmas, so everyone's getting a hug or away. I don't do hugs, so away for Christmas instead of presents, or they can all just get gift vouchers from me for the business. Honestly, so extra. I've already booked in a brow lamination and a lash lift, like for the day before we go. I don't know, I'm just stressing a bit, even though there's no need to be. But I think just because it's around Christmas time and it's my busiest period with work, and that also equals busy time with family because it's Christmas. So yeah, I'll explain a little bit more. I need to get out and go for my facial, so I'll see you after. But this is the before. So guys, I just got back. This is my skin. Glowy. It was really embarrassing, but for some reason my bank wouldn't work. So usually she has like something where I can just tap my Apple Pay, and because my brain doesn't work, I always forget to transfer. Ignore how sweaty my hair is. I literally washed it yesterday, but because then I just had the facial. Anyway, I forget every single time to transfer money from my business account to my normal, anywhere I go, anything I'm doing, and forget when I need the money to pay. And that is what happened. And for some reason it wouldn't let me onto my banking app. It just would not load. I said to her, I'm really sorry, like that. I was so embarrassed. Like I actually hate when things like that happen. And it still wasn't working outside the house. I just got home, so I need to retry it. But yeah, step 1 is done. Facial. Skin is feeling lovely. Obviously she was having a right go on my skin, and she also done my nose, so that's now nice and glowy. But yeah, so step 1 is complete. Tomorrow we've got nails. I'll show you later a few ideas that I'm kind of thinking, but they're so outgrown. I say they're so outgrown. They've only just started looking like that this week, because we go every 4 weeks now instead of 3, because they last just as fine. But yeah, I'm not really sure. They are my birthday nails, but other than that I haven't got anything planned in the next 4 weeks, so just find something cool and fun maybe. But yeah, anyway, step 1 complete. So guys, it is still the same day as the clip you would have just seen, but I thought I'd talk you through a few of my options. Now, one thing about me is I'm so last minute when it comes to picking my nail design. I never know what I want. I literally know nothing. I usually walk in to Paige. I'll leave her out on the screen. I walk into Paige, sit down, how are you been, Paige then says, what are we thinking today, what are you thinking for your nails? And I say, good question, because I never ever know. Oh, can you hear that plane? It's going to Dublin. That was I can't even call that an accent, I don't know what that was. But anyway, I thought I'd show you a few different options that I'm thinking for tomorrow. So they are actually my birthday nails. These are current nail situation kind of vibe, and I never usually go for what I've just had. So like for a few months probably now I won't get green or pink, because I like to switch up every single time unless I see something I do really like that's the same. I don't really care. But I thought I'd just show you a few different shoes that I've got. So these I actually saw, sorry guys, I'm still getting used to the direction of these cameras. Now don't hate them, okay? Why are they not? There we go. These are actually a set. These are Casey J's nails basically. I actually screenshotted them from her Instagram, and you can kind of see them from that, and I was going to just show them to Paige, but then I actually found who does her nails, and I thought they looked really cool. I probably wouldn't get the star or like the dots on her nails, but I thought the colour combo was quite good, to be honest, and I thought they're a little bit fun, a little bit out there for my birthday. And then I also saw, I do like these ones, but one thing about me is I also can't like picture colour combos together unless I see it in a photo. So like I would get that, but I wouldn't want brown because obviously it's summer. So I'd want more bright colours, but then I can't think of any. So anyway, next. These are really, really cute, and these are really high up there. I probably will end up going for something like this because I just thought they're really cute. The yellow and like the red. They look like a Ferrari red, to be honest, which Paige loves a Ferrari red, so I'm sure she'll be more than happy to do that. But yeah, it's got like polka dots, little French tip, and I really like this design as well, where like the yellow ties in with that the little line under the French and the flowers, and yeah, I just thought they were really cute. So I think I might end up going for them, to be honest with you, because I just thought they were really, really cute. But anyway, I also didn't really explain earlier, so I'm just gonna move the camera, there we go. I didn't really explain earlier what this trip is about, who I'm going with, how long I'm going for, plans. So basically it's official, I'm going to Australia, and let me tell you, these vlogs are going to be so good. I cannot wait. So I'm basically going I'm going 29th of December this year. For those of you who don't know, I don't know if I would have mentioned it in vlogs before, but I was meant to go 2 years ago in December, actually. 2 years ago in December, it was basically booked 2 years ago for us to go, me and my nan. We couldn't go, she broke her leg. Really sad, really depressed. I had to get over it quite quickly because I realised, you know, I mean, I knew from when she broke her leg that it was kind of not going to happen, but you know, like I just was in denial about it, to be honest with you. Anyway, fast forward 2 years. We've had them booked since the 3rd of June. It's now 16th of July, and I cannot wait. I'm going 29th of December, gone for nearly 4 weeks, which is scary, and I know closer to the time I'm going to be like, oh my god, because I'm very much home, comfort, love my bed, I'm just a home girl. Also might miss my car, like driving. Like I probably won't drive in that 4 weeks, which will actually probably be quite nice, to be honest with you. But anyway, actually I don't know why I said that, because I do actually really like driving. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to Australia, and I literally cannot wait. Like I've already 100 miles ahead, because basically, let me try and long story short, the whole explanation for you. If you didn't know, if this is your first time watching, subscribe. What the hell? That was so cringe. But I'm self-employed, I have my own beauty business, right? So that whole time I'm not going to get paid anyway. January's usually a bit dead, that's fine. You know, I've chosen a pretty good time to go to Australia summer. That's besides the point, really. But I'm self-employed, and Christmas rush, it's real, and it's real. It is real. And this year I do Japanese head spas, so if you're in the Ashford, Surrey kind of area, hit me up, HG Lash Coming, and get a head spa. Or lash extensions, or lash lifts, or brow lamination. I'm your girl. Anyway, I'm going to be busy in December. Right, so we go on the 29th, which is a Tuesday. The day before is a bank holiday, the 28th, because Boxing Day falls on a Saturday, which means Christmas Day is the Friday and Christmas Eve is the Thursday, which also means bank holiday. I will have to be working because I'm going away. I don't usually, but it's fine. Which means the Monday is a bank holiday. I think I just said that, but that's fine. Which also means then I need to try and fit in my beauty appointments around bank holidays, around as close as I can to the 29th. I've already got a lash lift and brow lamination sorted, which I did mention earlier. My facial's booked for the 23rd of December, so that's fine. Just need to book in nails with Paige for the 24th, but that doesn't need to be done yet. I know that I can get in with Paige, if that makes sense. Like, I'm usually on ball when that link goes on that WhatsApp group. Best believe I'm booking that appointment there, and then I'm pulling over booking that appointment. Anyway, so the last thing I need to do really is book nails and potentially hair. But I also have this hair dilemma, which I can also explain to you guys in a little bit. But yeah, so I'm just stressing about that whole week before, because I'm usually like, have a checklist, tick it 5 times, going over every time the clothes or the items move. So I need to be really, really extra organised, but also then have a checklist, check it once, and then when I recheck it, check it again, and probably check it for a 3rd time, because 3rd time lucky. But yeah, I'm so excited. Like, I literally cannot wait. Like, I've dreamed for years to go to Australia. I literally cannot wait. I'm so excited. The things right now that I've got on like a want to do list is hold a koala bear. That is number 1. If I don't get to do that, I say that I'm doing that. Mental to say. That's top of the list. Second on the list is do the Whitsundays helicopter ride. I'll be doing that solo, which I'm actually really excited for. Like, I'm obviously going to be vlogging a lot of it, but we all know that I get a little bit shy in front of people vlogging. But I'm not going to care. I'm literally in Australia, which also I was speaking to one of my clients the other day, and they said to me like, oh, well, don't get your hopes up like for the trip and stuff. But even the fact that I can say and that I'm going to be in Australia is going to be literally mind blowing to me. Like wanting to go to a place for 5 years is mental, and like I feel like it's just so typical for Brits to go to Australia. But like, I just feel like I have this pull, like this connection with Australia, which is mental to say because I've never been there. Yes, I have family over there, which I don't know if I said, but my nan's sister and her children and their families live over there, so we will be staying with them a lot of the some of the time. We're flying into Sydney, and like, we're also seeing them, but we're also there to see Australia at the same time. But yeah, so like, you can say, like, people might say, oh well, that's your connection, but like, I was actually watching Becca Kerridge, her vlog. She's just recently been to Australia, and she said the same thing. She just feels like she's had this like pull, this connection to Australia, that she just needed to go. And I feel the exact same. I don't know what it is. There's no one there. Like, I don't know what it is, but Australia has always just been a dream, and I actually cannot believe that a flight is booked and I am going. Like, it's just mental. Every time I talk about it, every time I tell somebody, I can't believe the words come out my mouth. Like, I'm genuinely so excited. I've literally got an airport outfit ready. Davu, of course. That is literally going to be my airport outfit. I'm so excited. I think, well, probably will be my airport outfit. But yeah, I'm just so excited. I literally cannot wait. Flight's going to be long, and like, everyone's like, oh my god, the flight, like, I couldn't do the flight. Okay, I'm the one doing it. I love a good film. I love a good like hour listening to music. Like, I'm gonna be alright. And on the way back, we're stopping in Singapore for 2 nights, so I get to see a bit of Singapore as well. I don't really know much about Singapore, but I'm going with my auntie and uncle also, as well as my nan, and I'm flying back with my auntie and uncle. So my uncle's always wanted to stop in Singapore and like see Singapore, so I said, you guys can do that itinerary. I'll just sit back and pay whatever I gotta pay and just enjoy it. I am really excited because everyone who I've spoken to and told them that says Singapore is really lovely as well, and I have seen videos and stuff. But yeah, Australia, I'm so excited, and I've always watched Casey J go there. She's been there a few times. Like, I just am in this, I was going to say bubble, I suppose it kind of is. It's just excitement, and at the moment there's no nerves there, but I just cannot wait. Anyway, I've been talking to you guys for 11 minutes, so I'll see you tomorrow when I'm getting my nails done. So guys, I have just, there we go. I have just parked up. It's currently 19 minutes past 1. I thought I'd show you before and after my nails. I'm gonna go into the shop, get me and Paige a drink, and then head in there. But yeah, there we go. These are my nails before, and this is the after. They are honestly so cute. They're like opposite on each hands. We went for the design that I showed you guys, I'm pretty sure. The base is Dreamer, and then if anyone's interested, the yellow is Lemon Sorbet, and then we went for Thai Chili Red. But they're so cute. They're a little bit fun, a little bit out there. Just currently watching Ginger stream with Taze and Minimise. They're doing bungee exercising, God knows. But yeah, so that is step 2, now officially done for the birthday prep. I also hate to break it to you guys, I actually haven't got even one planned for my birthday. I'm just doing birthday prep because it's your birthday, why the hell not? Does that need a little wipe? So I thought I'd just glam myself up a little bit for my birthday. And yeah, also if you can see this, I don't really know what it is, whether it's a bite or a spot or what. I also do need my brows waxed because I'm going to do a brow lamination on myself and potentially try a lash lift as well, so we'll try that together. But that won't be until next week, just because I want it to be a little bit fresher for my birthday. But it's officially 1 week today, so last week of being 19, last week of being a teenager, but I need to go back to work now basically. So the fun is over of getting my nails done. But yeah, that's that. And I'm gonna head to work. I've actually got a car boot tomorrow, so slay. But yeah, I'll see you guys for the brow lame and lash lift. Hey guys, so it is now currently Sunday, 19th of July. I've currently got my hair up in a bun, but I thought I'd bring you through this little segment. Yes, my hair is greasy. Honestly, the grease is greasing, but I'm just being real out here. This probably is, I can't actually, when did I wash my hair? My memory is honestly the worst like memory you could ever get in your actual life, especially short-term memory at the moment. Well, my long-term memory is strangely like really good, and then my short-term memory is just not non-existent. Like I literally, you could have told me yesterday like to do something today and I would have just forgot about it, and that's just the reality of being in my brain at the moment. Someone is cooking a barbecue right now and it smells delicious. Like literally invite me. Where's my invite? Anyway, this is the rosemary oil I use. It is the Nature Spell natural rosemary hair oil. It's really good. I've just recently bought it. Just on a hair health journey, and well, that is actually also another thing while I do it wanted to talk about. Is that open? No, it also has it open and closed, so you can lay it down whatever and it won't. I just kind of squirt it along the hairline, and then I've got one of these bad boys which I think is also from Boots, or I don't know, you can literally get them everywhere, and I just like massage it in type thing, and then at the ends I will do it over at the ends of my hair as well at the end. But yeah, that is another thing I actually wanted to talk about. I basically have been getting blonde balayage now for half a head since November, I want to say 2024, so I've had it done maybe 3 times. November, I don't know, in and around 3 times, if that makes sense. And I basically I've always kind of had it in the back of my head, but I've never really fully gone for it and actually like spoke about it, or I mean I still haven't gone for it, but like it's on the cards. I basically want to go ginger, not even ginger, I don't know why I said ginger, copper. Let me show you a few pics, because honestly there's this one girl who is from around my area. I've got her on Instagram. She doesn't know me though, I kind of just have her on Instagram and whatever, but her hair just looks unreal. She is actually my inspo for wanting to go ginger. She is so good. I'm going to show you her hair. Can you see it in that photo? I don't really know. Oh, here's one I actually screenshotted from her hairdressers, but it just looks so good. I don't know why like I'm always like peeking around like hello. It looks so gorgeous, honestly, and she's basically my inspo for wanting to go like a coppery colour. And the Lauren who I go to for my hair, Lauren Olivia, based in Ashford, Surrey, if you girls are about, I spoke to her, I actually messaged her while she was on holiday. I was like, don't even reply to me, but this is just for when you get back. And she was like, let's do it. And then I was like, oh, I don't know, like, she would probably not even say otherwise, like, for me wanting to go, but she was saying, like, it would suit you. And I'm just like, will it though? Like, will it? Like, ah. So, God knows if I'm actually going to do it or not. But basically, because I'm going to try and make this long story short. But because, obviously, going to Australia in December, it's going to be their summer, which slay. I feel like they look like Justin Bieber then. And also can't wait for Justin Bieber's performance tonight. Hope Spain win because Argentina are robbing, cheating idiots. But just got to that point where I'm just putting it all over now. But basically, I spoke to Lauren and she said truthfully it fades quite quickly, so you probably will have to. I think it does fade quickly anyway. Like, I now go with my hair every 6 months. I think I'm actually due to get it done next month, but I'm not going to book it in just because that would be 5 months, I think, then. But just because I am debating going ginger, or coppery colour. But she basically said to me, like, it will fade the first, like, few times. And I said to her, would it be best to wait until, like, do it till I come back from Australia? But then I did think, like, oh, well, I would like to have it for Australia. Not that it's, like, anything special, to have ginger hair in Australia. I just thought it'd just be fun. And she said, no, like, do it before. Like, you can do it before, that you don't need to wait until you come back. But then she also said, because it does fade quickly, you might need it doing like just a few times before it's then got something to cling on to, and like it will stay for longer. And I said to her, right. And then that is when I did actually say, like, should I do it before or after? And she said, well, when do you go? And I said December. And she was like, we can do that before, like, we can make it work. And then I saw her actually once when I was getting my nails done, and she said to me, or I said to her, like, when do you think I then have to start that process? Like, if I have to get it done a few times before. I think she said 2 to 3 times, not 3 to 4. And she was like, you could start it like end of September, October. So in my head, I was thinking like a lot closer together, so it will actually last longer than in my head I was thinking. But she was like, you could start it like end of September. Hence why I'm not going to get it done next month, like the blonde done, because I just don't want to get it done. Anyway, that's all in. So then I'm just going to grab it all like that, and then what was I saying? Yeah, so I'm still debating. I've got like a whole saved folder on my phone of just loads of different types, or not different types, but they all do look a little bit different. But just of all like copper hair basically. And I think I do want to do it because usually with me, I want to do things, I leave it a few days and I don't care about it anymore. I can be quite like impulsive, probably the ADHD, because I literally do have the impulsivity one. Um, but, but this has been sticking now, which typically means I do want to do it. But she said obviously, like, it is quite hard to come back from because it is ginger. Like, I can't remember her exact words, I'm not gonna lie to you, but she, like, just make sure that you definitely want it basically, because otherwise it's gonna be hassle for her basically if I want to go back. Because there was talks. I was thinking, oh, do I go back to my natural colour before this whole ginger talk kind of came into my head? But I was like, I could just grow it out, but then I thought, well, I'm not going to have enough time to fully grow it out before Australia, because it won't be gone by then, do you know what I mean? So also I'm just going to pop a little bit of this mask. I'm using it wrong, but it still makes my hair really smooth. You're meant to use it, basically, the shampoo and conditioner. If you've not tried the matching shampoo and conditioner to this, you need to. It is the softest thing. I use it for my head spas at work, and it is just, at home, it is just the softest thing. And I need to add this mask into the hair mask. Come again? Whack into the head spas. but you're meant to use it after shampoo, but I just like to put it on the ends of my hair, and it still does make it really lovely and soft. And like I said, I use the matching shampoo and conditioner, so even better. I usually do it in the bath if I'm not, like, because I don't, how many you're meant to, yeah, put it on after. But if I don't do rosemary, I do actually take it into the bath and do it with me as well. But while this is something like the hair mask smell, may as well sit as well. So here I am, just looking at Slick Rick. I've literally been filming for 10 minutes, what the helly. But I'm just going to let that sit for, I don't really time it, to be honest with you. I usually then go and run my bath and get all the bits ready and then put that in there. But today I actually want to do teeth whitening strips. But anyway, let me finish this hair conversation. So yeah, you guys might be going copper at the end of September. Like, I've just got so many. I did actually I asked ChatGPT to put it onto my hair, and I don't hate it, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I asked it to put it onto that, and it does look a little bit, I don't know, it does look pretty similar. Can you even see that? Like, similar to what I would actually want it to look like, to be honest. And I do quite like it. Like, there's the full pic of me. The difference. But yeah, so I've got a few different pics of the girl who I showed you the photo of. I'll bleep her name out. Is my main inspo for the copper hair, basically. Anyway, that situation's done. Let me know your opinions. Let me know if you've had copper hair before. And then I also posted a TikTok about it. Go follow me, by the way. And a girl that I used to go to school with was like, oh my god, do it. And then I looked on her page and she's just done it and she looks incredible. Millie, shout out to you if you're watching. There's a plane going off. Where's it going? But yeah, so I think I might just do it. Why not? You only live once. You only live once. That's kind of Boston. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to read how we do these teeth whitening strips and then we can do them together. So the first step, I got these from Superdrug, by the way. They are Wisdom Intense White teeth whitening strips. I never heard anything about them. I just went into Superdrug and bought them. I actually bought them a while ago. I'm not going to lie to you, I've not used them. I've never used teeth whitening strips before in my life. But you get 3 in there and it says to use them. It's a 3-day treatment, so it looks like I'll be doing this tomorrow as well. Anyway, God knows how you do them. Right, so it says brush your teeth before use, just done that. Peel the 2 plastic layers of film apart to reveal the strips. Okay, here we are. Boom, bada bing bang. Dry teeth. Apply larger upper strip to top teeth with gel textured side against teeth. Align top of the strip with gum line. If the strip does not stick to the teeth, check that it's the correct way around. I'm going to assume that this is the top one because it's longer and bigger. I don't know if this tastes disgusting. It's coming out, by the way. I'm assuming this is how we do it. This is how we do it. Okay. Dry the teeth. I'm scared. Is that how we do it? But is it going to cover all my teeth though? What the hell? How do I open that out the whole way? This is disgusting. I start. I'd actually start gagging. Alright, there's the first one. 30 minutes! 30 minutes for this. What the heck? Should have had a sip of a drink first. I feel like I've got my braces back on. I have too much of a small mouth for them strips. Okay, I'm a bit dramatic, but this is going to be awful for the next half an hour. Let's hope that they start fucking working after the first ones. They've got to do this 2 more times, yeah? Anyway. New lashes are in, and I'm going to sit here for half an hour like this. Which also means I'm going to have this in me for 30 minutes, but that don't matter. I'll see you in 30 minutes. So guys, the 30 minutes is up finally. I'm just going to wrap In that time I've also just run a bath and got all my products ready, but now we've got to take them off. Let me pull up a little bit. That is over, but they do actually look a lot, well, a bit whiter to be fair. But anyway, I'm going to go have a bath now, just wash this rose all out, and then that'll be a few more steps ticked off the list for my birthday. So guys, I'm all fresh out of the bath. I've just done my skincare, so now I'm going, and my hair honestly feels so smooth. I just love it. I've still not worked out like the zoom or anything on this camera, let me not lie to you, but my hair looks lovely, and face is all glowy, lovely and glowy. But yes, teeth are actually looking a lot whiter now. There we go. But yeah, I've now got to do that, well, 2 more times, so I'll let you know how I get on with that. But yeah, that is another step done. Obviously I'll be giving myself a little fake tan on the night before my birthday as well, but we've also still got a brow laming and a lash lift to go, so I'll see you guys for that. Hey guys, so it is now Wednesday. I am about to do my brows and attempt a lash lift. I'm currently just watching JD. I'm watching Chunks and Sharky versus Taze and Jensen. I'm only 5 minutes and 47 seconds in, but it's so funny. Elite 4 together. Anyway, gonna do my brows. I also found out some really exciting news today, and that is that I'm officially a Bye Babes, a brand ambassador. Now, if you know me, you know that I love Heather anyway, and also Megan, who co-owns it with Heather, and I have loved and used Bye Babes for like the longest time. Like when I tell you I recommend that product anyway, like before I was even a brand ambassador, but now I have a 20% off code, so use the code on the screen, or click on the link below and it'll automatically come off at checkout. But honestly, let me show you my drawer. So I currently have just a Bye Babes lash serum sat next to my bed anyway, because it makes it so much easier. I do it literally before I close my eyes, because I remember them saying that if you do it just literally just before you go to sleep, obviously when you close your eyes it will go onto your bottom lashes as well and make your bottom lashes longer too. So 2 in 1 really. I'm yet to try the brow, I can't actually remember the full name of it, but they have like a serum for your brows. My dog is out of breath, he's just been playing. They have a serum for your brows, but I'm yet to try that yet. I've still heard really good things, and if the lash serum works this well, I do not see one reason why that one works well. But I just want to show you a few other products that I've also got from Bye Babes. So first off, we've got, I think I've actually shown this in the vlog before, but I've got the duo, the Hev combo. This lip liner is in the shade Icon, and so is the lip oil. They're both in the shade Icon, and the duo they create, stunning. And then I've got the Peptide Tubing Mascara. It's all still in the box because I literally bought this about 3 months ago, still in the box. I just like to keep everything in the box so it feels newer for longer. Anyway, got the Bye Babes Peptide Tubing Mascara in a box as well. And then I've also got extra stock of their stuff. I've got another lash enhancing serum, a lash serum, and another mascara because I love it so much. I was like, I just need to get more. And then I've also got one of these bad boys. Now I'm definitely getting one of these for the flight to Australia because they just look so refreshing on your skin. Like honestly, they're stunning, and like I'm a girl who has dry skin, so they're perfect for hydrating and making your skin look and feel glowy. So yeah, use my code on the screen again or the link below, and you can get 20% off all products on the website. But yeah, I honestly cannot believe it. I've literally loved Heather and stuff for so long. Like it's actually mental. But yeah, I'm so grateful. And let's get on with the brow laminate and then the lash lift, and we can see how long my lashes have actually got from using that lasher. I'm not even saying it because I've got the code or anything like that, but they genuinely have done wonders for my lashes. They're just so long, so stay tuned and we can see how long they actually are with a lash lift as well. So step 1 of the brow lamination is going on. I've just had to put my fan on because I'm really warm. Step 1 is going on the brows. I love a brow lamination, but this first one does smell a little bit of egg. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. If you've ever had one, you know if you know them, that type of smell. But we'll just make sure that's all in and lovely. I love a brow lamination. I literally just love them so much. Just working that on to make sure we've got a good amount. Here I have also washed my hands and my brows before, which I didn't actually show you, but I then get some cling film, and I like to do 2 separate. Some people you might find if you go and get your lashes done, they just do one big strip, but I like to just do them separately, especially when I'm doing them myself. It just makes it much easier for me personally, and sometimes on clients I do that too. But then you just pull it nice and tightly onto the skin. I've not actually had my brows wax, like I said. Sorry, someone just texted me, but I don't know who it, like what account it is. And I'm just gonna go like that, and I'll see you guys in 6 minutes. So the 6 minutes is up. Just gonna do that, and then I've got a little cotton pad, and I'm just gonna remove it with the same brush that I put it on with. Just gonna go over step 2, apply it the same time, and then it's literally tint after, and that is how quick and easy. But then we've got the big task of trying to do a lash lift on myself, because now it's in my head. I'm like, oh yeah, I want a lash lift, but I've never done one on myself. I've seen people definitely do it before, but I might just have to do it like one eye at a time, because I can't actually imagine myself being able to do both at the same time, because you can technically open your eyes whilst you do a lash lift. Obviously we don't really I don't with clients, because it's just easier for them if they lay there, like they can lay there for half an hour, do you know what I mean, 35 minutes. But obviously I need to see what I'm doing, so I do have to have my eyes open. But that also then means doing one eye at a time, which is fine. It shouldn't take much longer, and I'd rather do it like that so I actually do it correctly, otherwise it might look awful. And yeah, I'll see you in 6 minutes again. 6 minutes is up, and I also forgot to bring, there's the timer, I was a bit eager there. I've had to mix my tint on a cotton pad, but anyway, I feel like one of those like not UK, US mum influencers, you know, she like rips off her thing, she's like, good morning. Has anyone actually seen one of those? Because they really cringe me out, and I'm like, babes, why are you waking up before your kids get back in bed, do you know what I mean? Just so you can do like a full bloody, I mean, I'm not a parent, that could be the way to go when I've got kids, if I even have them, but like, they're just so unrealistic, like US mums, isn't they? Alright, fucking British girl. Anyway, just making sure, I don't know who is out different, but my Zobel's going off if you can hear that. Just making sure I get all the thing off. Step 2, not the thing. I've also got a mirror here, by the way, which is why I'm doing it, but look at them already. They look a lot darker. Now I actually have started to like my brows quite dark, or not quite dark, but like when I tint them I leave it on for longer than 30 seconds, because I used to be so scared when I first started tinting my brows that they were just going to go way too dark and they'd never return. But I've actually learned that, like, that was before I started beauty as well. Like, if I ever went to go get my eyebrows tinted, they used to be like, can you leave it on for just like not a lot, just don't make them dark. But actually do like a little bit of a darker brow, and they last long. It lasts longer as well if you leave it on for just a little bit longer. Anyway, that is what they're saying. But I'm just going to put this in on now, and then get straight onto that. So let's go. So brows are done. I feel like they look very, very dark on this camera, and they're not that dark in real life. I don't know why they look really dark on camera like that for, but anyway, these are the brows. They're the brows finished. I just need to sort out this little bit there. It's sat funny. But yeah, I am ready to do a lash lift. Brows are all done, and like I said, they're not for everyone. Not everybody likes a brow lamination, but the world would be boring if we all had the same opinions. I've also got the lip oil in shade Icon on. Super hydrating. Stay hydrated. Hi. Look at that. I mean, it's not the best lash lift I've ever done, but on myself, I'd say it's pretty good. And the difference is still like incredible. Like, actually, just have a look. Stunning. Anyway, I'm gonna get this other eye done now because my back's starting to kill. And like I said, it's pitch black outside and I'm not even finished yet. So, on to the next one. So, guys, they are all done. Look at them bad boys. Honestly, look so good. And the brows, but obviously, like I said, jump scare. The brows never look, well, they do look good, but it just looks like a bit of a jump scare. But honestly, I'm so happy with how they have turned out. I have just saved myself about 70 quid. Stunning. But yeah, I've just finished. It's about 10:15. So now I've got to tidy it all up and then get into bed because I am knackered. But that is all the birthday prep done. The only thing that I'm going to be doing tomorrow is like an everything bath basically, which means shaving, exfoliating, potentially a little cheeky fake tan, obviously using Soul Skin. Literally look at my drawer. Can you tell I love Soul Skin? These ones are my oldest ones, to be honest with you. But look at all of them there. I actually tested out some tan drops for them as well, with a potential new formula in there. We've got the Body Glow Shimmer, the brush. So yeah, we might potentially do some of that tomorrow as well. Also, if you've never tried the Space NK Caribbean Shores body wash and body lotion, I highly recommend it. I don't know how much it is for just body wash and body lotion, but I've had it, I don't know how long I've had it, a good few months, maybe not that long. When did I get it? I want to say around March time. I got it end of March maybe, and I've still got loads left. Granted, I don't use it every single bath wash. I just use sometimes because I leave it in my room so no one else uses it. I do sometimes forget, but yeah, I've just shaken it, but it just smells. I've never been, but literally what I imagine the Caribbean smell like. It is stunning, and I will be repurchasing every single time I run out. But yeah, I use that, and then sometimes I flick between this Dove exfoliator, but as you can see, I basically ran out and I got a new one, just a Superdrug Iron one the other day. I love an exfoliator, and I use the exfoliating gloves from Soul Skin as well. But yeah, that is it. But like I said, that brings us to the end of my vlog. I do hope you enjoy, especially on my new little camera. Let me know if you guys prefer this camera or the other camera quality and kind of style, but this has been fun filming on this little camera. Let me know if you've got any, you know, videos you want to see me do, or anything you want to see me try, or could potentially get my friend Rosie on the channel, because we did speak before about doing a podcast, but obviously not legit, but we was like, that would be really fun. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. Remember my Bye Babes code, I'll leave it on the screen again. Follow me on all of my socials and subscribe, and I'll see you in next video. Bye.